Here with the Pennsylvania chapter of the Children's Heart Foundation. Even though it is the #1 birth defect, funding for research for congenital heart defects is grossly underfunded. There are a lot of support organizations out there who help you get through it, help you find families to find support, but the Children's Heart Foundation is the only organization whose sole purpose is to raise money to give grants to research to support research on how we can get these children to survive and how we can get them through their life to live happy, productive, healthy lives. So far, the Children's Heart Foundation has given grants worth a total of $3.7 million towards research for congenital heart defects. And over the past decade, the mortality due to congenital heart defects has decreased by 30% because of funding for research towards congenital heart defects. I think about 75% of the money that the Children's Heart Foundation raises goes towards funding research projects, and there are only 3 paid employees in the United States so that they can get the most money that they can to go towards research to help our children live long, healthy lives. The way that I got involved in this is when I was 19 weeks pregnant, I had an ultrasound. We found out it was a boy, and then a couple minutes later, we found out that he would be born with half of a functioning heart. So we were devastated. We went home that night. We tried to do some research to find out, what does this mean for us? And the research out there was basically nothing for us. And what we did find was old and outdated and pretty dire. We went to cardiologists a couple days later, and they told us that 25 years ago our son would not have survived. There was no treatment for this. He would have just been sent home with compassionate care. But now, because of all of the strides that we've made due to research, he can live a long, happy, healthy life. He's 2.5 years old now. We've been through 3 surgeries so far. There's more to come. We don't know what his life holds. We don't know what the future holds for him. And now that he's getting older, we're starting to wonder what's going to happen cognitively with him. Will his heart defects affect him in school? What other problems are going to arise now that they can get these kids to live longer lives? What happens when they reach adulthood? Where will that go? So we need funding for research, not only to figure out what surgeries to do for these children and how to get them to survive past birth, but also how to get them to live long and happy lives and help them prosper. So this is a really important mission. Thank you for coming out today to help support this.
I have one more prize that I forgot to give out earlier. I apologize. We had 2 fundraising competitions during the month of September to raise the most money. And in those weeks, we had the same winner, and that is Jill Curcio. So I'd just like to ask Jill to come up. There are 2 $20 gift coupons to Dick's Sporting Goods. So thank you so much for it. Okay, and I'd like to tell you a little about why I'm here today. My name is